The military, police, and firefighters are often called on to be ready at a moment's notice. That's why many are turning to CrossFit to get in shape. It's a workout that many first responders are turning to, and KXLY4's Eric Loney is live at Spokane's CrossFit to show us exactly what it is.
Well, that's a good question. What is CrossFit? It is an unconventional new type of workout that, although it's not that new. This is Mike Gary. Mike, you own CrossFit Spokane. So just for people who don't know, what is CrossFit?
CrossFit is a strength and conditioning program that's basically based on functional movements executed or done at a high intensity or an intensity level that's appropriate for that individual.
Tell me what's going on right now. You got some guys out here working out. These are the type of workouts that you do at CrossFit.
Absolutely. You notice everything. There's no machines. It's all like body weight or external object type movements. We have some kettlebell swings, sledgehammers, box jumps. You have somebody on a rower over there. All these movements require a lot of muscles, a lot of joints being used, which makes it a highly effective workout as opposed to traditional single joint movement type like bicep curls or tricep extension type stuff.
Show me, now what's this one, the sledgehammer, what's this one for?
The sledgehammer is a tremendous exercise for like core strength, rotational power, as well as a cardiovascular benefit. He's also going to be working his grip very well. Just holding on to that 10-pound sledgehammer.
And it's not easy. I mean, and these guys are doing everything is a 1-minute interval, right? So they're doing a working for a minute, changing, doing another minute.
Yes, it's going to be non-stop for 5 minutes. They have 1 minute at each station. They're going to try to perform as many reps as possible. Our timer will yell time, and they'll quickly switch, and their partner will keep track of their score.
Okay.
At the end of the 5 minutes, we'll see who's in the best shape because they'll have the most reps or the most reps.
All right, KXLY, when we come back, we're going to do another exercise where they actually flip this tire. It's called a tire flip. We'll tell you about that in the next half hour.
Oh my gosh, it looks like quite the workout. I'm getting tired just watching you, Eric. So we're always looking for a new way to get fit. But how about moving semi-truck tires? That's just one exercise used at CrossFit. KXLY4's Eric Loney is at Spokane's CrossFit gym with a demonstration, and I'll tell you what, Eric, this looks tough.
Yeah, we just did it. Tim and I just did it for about 5 minutes, and I don't know if we're sweating. It is hard work. And what these guys are doing, they're doing 1-minute intervals of all these different exercises. But this is not really a new workout. Mike Gary is the owner of CrossFit here in Spokane. Mike, you can tell us that they've been doing this type of exercises forever.
Absolutely. Back, before there was $5,000 leg press machines and bicep curl machines, when you saw in a typical fitness center or high school gymnasium was climbing ropes and parallel bars and medicine balls. So we're just kind of bringing that back, functional movements, odd objects, to really develop that, functional fitness.
Tell me what about the tires over there. What's that? What's with that?
A tire flip is basically an exercise that's just going to help you develop your overall strength as far as lifting heavy objects off the ground. It's an object. It's not perfectly balanced.
How much does this weigh?
That one probably weighs, I'm guessing, about 250 pounds.
And what are you working out here?
You're mostly using your lower back, hips, hamstrings.
And this is better because you're not just focusing on your bicep. I mean, this
Absolutely.
is like your whole body, right?
Your whole body. If you flip that thing 10 times as fast as you can, I guarantee your heart rate's going to be up.
And who uses this?
Our team of members, we have everybody. We have police, fire, military. We have grandmothers. We have professional athletes. We have your average everyday house moms. The movements are all the same, but we just vary the load and intensity appropriate for that individual. So our grandmothers might be using 10-pound dumbbells. Our professional athletes might be using 100-pound dumbbells.
Okay, all right. Hey, KXLY, in our next hit, we're going to try some more of these exercises, and Tim and I are going to keep working out between hits.
Yeah, I mean, a way to get two things done at once, right? Multitask. You're working, but you're getting your workout in for today, too. Firefighters are often called on to be ready at a moment's notice. And that's why many are turning to CrossFit to get in shape. It's a workout that many first responders are turning to. And KXLY4's Eric Loney is showing it to us live from Spokane's CrossFit exactly how this thing works. And Eric, I'll tell you what, just watching makes me tired.
You're lucky you can't smell on television because Tim and I have been working out in between our hits, and it is really, really hard work. Let me show you what's going on. These guys are all working out. They're all airmen from out in Fairchild. We have a couple firefighters here, so it's just what we're talking about. This is Mike Gary. Mike Gary owns CrossFit here in Spokane. And just for the people who haven't heard of it, what is CrossFit?
CrossFit is a strength and conditioning program that's based on functional movements executed or performed at a high intensity, that's level that's appropriate for that individual.
And we can have workouts that are short as 6 or 7 minutes, right?
Absolutely, yes. Sometimes the shorter workouts are much harder than you would anticipate.
And what type of things are these guys doing right here? What are we seeing? Like these over here?
This is ring pull. It's basically taking your standard everyday push-up and just giving it a little twist by performing it on your basic gymnastics rings.
Now, what makes it harder? Because this is not easy.
Now, what makes it difficult is the fact that your arms are no longer stable or planted to the floor. It's allowing that third plane of motion, requiring your core to be a lot more strong, and those arms to
yeah, you can see I'm just about okay, I'm done with that one. Now, we have airmen, we have firemen. Who else uses this?
The majority of our clients are just average everyday people. We see grandmothers, we see house moms, we see career day people. We get anything from, like I said, grandmothers to professional athletes.
And one last question, and when we talk about unconventional things that you use, tell me about the tires real quick.
The tires are a favorite. Those are, it's basically your typical tractor tire, and the idea is just to flip it as far and as fast as you can. It's extremely functional movement. Basically, you're taking an odd object or something heavy and lifting off the ground and moving it.
We did that, and it was like my hamstrings were just exploding by the end of it. It was really hard on your lower back and your legs. So, KXLY, are you coming down or what? KXLY, are you coming? Hey, KXLY, are you coming down with me?
No. I'm going to just have to say no. I'm not even going to try and lie and say that I am. But Eric, I'll tell you what, I can tell that your guns are already getting bigger courtesy
of
CrossFit. Yeah.
This is an extra large shirt. I'm hoping to fill it out by the end of the day.
Always looking for a new way to get fit. And how about moving semi-truck tires to get your workout on? That's just one exercise used at CrossFit. And KXLY4's Eric Loney is showing it to us live this morning from Spokane's CrossFit Gym.
Yeah, I'm surprised I can still talk, KXLY. This is hard work. And right now, this is CrossFit. It's a gym in downtown Spokane. I want to introduce Mike Gary. He's the owner of CrossFit. And Mike, just tell us what these guys are doing. These are all airmen from Fairchild that are coming down and working out this morning.
Yeah, basically what we have a bit of a round robin or circuit going on. We have, right over here, we have some burpee box jumps. We also have guys doing some kettlebell swings, tire flips, an exercise with a medicine ball called a half moon, which is a tremendous core strengthening exercise, and then taking your basic push-up and doing it on rings, which adds a whole element of difficulty to it.
Now I'm going to try some of these box jumps. Why we do this, or burpee box jumps, tell me about what is CrossFit? It's an unconventional type of exercise.
Yeah, CrossFit is basically a strength and conditioning program that's utilizes compound functional movements, lifting, carrying, dragging, pressing type movements, and they're done at an intensity level that's higher than your typical workout, but of course appropriate for the individual.
And that's what it is. I mean, this looks really hard. It is really hard, but I mean, you don't have to be a super athlete to do it. Tell me about that.
No, I'd say 80% of our clients are just average everyday people that are tired of your traditional working out and they need something different. We have grandmothers, house moms, professional, common everyday professionals that come in here and work out. And
tell me one last thing. We're running out of time here, Mike. Just how can they get involved in this?
Get involved? Basically stop by or check out CrossFitSpokane.com, and then or give us a call. That would be the best way to do it.
Okay.
To get in contact with us.
Okay, thanks. KXLY, I'm telling you, you should try it. It's really hard, but Tim Olson, our photographer, and I have been doing it between shows, and it is really hard, but an excellent workout.
Loney, I don't think they're going to let you back in that place. You're showing some of those airmen up. You look good.
No, I don't think so. They've been doing this for 2 hours. I've been doing this for like 5 minutes.
Okay, all right. Save your time, save your energy for the live shot. That's the idea. But Eric, thanks so much.